Hey everybody, it's Alan, and I hope you are doing well. It is May 14th, and on this date back in 1976, Keith Relf passed away. Keith was the lead vocalist in the Yardbirds during many of the early incarnations, including the Eric Clapton period, the Jeff Beck period, in the early days of the Jimmy Page period. He passed away in 1976 through really, really tragic circumstances, which I'll get into after the video tribute. But we want to pay tribute to him by listening to a Yardbirds song called Mister, You're a Better Man Than I.
Can you judge a man by the way he wears his hair? Can you read his mind by the clothes that he wears? Can you see a bad man by the pattern on his tie? Well then, mister, you're a better man than I. Yeah, mister, you're a better man than I. Oh, mister, you're a better man than I. Yeah, mister, you're a better man than I. Could you tell a wise man by the way he speaks or spells? Is this more important than the stories that he tells? And call a man a fool if for wealth he doesn't strive. Well then, mister, you're a better man than I. Yeah, mister, you're a better man than I. Well, mister, you're a better man than I. Yeah, mister, you're a better man than I. Can you condemn a man if your faith he doesn't hold? Say the color of his skin is the color of his soul. Could you say that men for king and country or must die? Now, mister, you're a better man than I. Yeah, mister, you're a better man than I. Oh, mister, you're a better man than I. Yeah, mister, you're a better man than I.
So we remember the late, great Keith Relf, this on the anniversary of his passing back in 1976. The reason I say he died in a very tragic way is because there's sort of this myth and lore out there that musicians can pass away while performing due to electrocution. People are like, no, it can't happen, so on and so forth. But Keith is actually an example of that. See, the basic thing is that if you're playing in a situation, and this usually doesn't happen, rarely does it happen in the United States. Usually it's somewhere in Europe, especially in smaller villages and towns or less modernized countries. Because if you plug your amplifier and your equipment and your PA system into electrical circuits that aren't necessarily properly grounded or earthed, if you're playing guitar especially if you're playing guitar and you go to sing and your lips touch the microphone, if the again the electrical component of things isn't properly grounded or earthed, then you can get zapped. Some of us have definitely felt a tingle. I know I have actually felt a tingle on a mic when I was playing in bands and when I was singing. I know I felt one or two tingles, but nothing too serious. But in certain instances, if the electrical isn't properly grounded or set up, well, what happens is your lips touch the microphone, you get the zap, but your hand is on the guitar, which is also plugged into an amplifier, and there's a circuit that's completed, and somehow or another the electrical impulses pass through your body across your heart and can actually stop your heart. It doesn't happen often, but there are cases that happen almost every year to this very day, frankly. I can't remember what the statistics are, but I feel like the number is somewhere around like 6 to 12 people a year die from this while performing. And again, usually it's in smaller countries or less modernized infrastructures, but it has happened. And so sometimes we blow it off. Sometimes we go, oh man, that's just a wise tale. It's not really something that happens. Well, it happened to the former lead singer of the Yardbirds back in 1976 while he was playing guitar and singing and playing a show on an improperly grounded or earthed electrical circuit. So don't say it doesn't happen, because it absolutely does. Anyway, we remember Keith Relf on the day that he passed away. I hope that you find this to be a fitting tribute to a great singer and songwriter. And please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. We can talk about it further. Have you ever been zapped while singing? I know I've gotten the tingle. I've definitely felt it. Anyway, please know that I appreciate all of you and I wish you well. Take care.